Become better or become bitter? The choice is yours. Now, I've heard this saying a lot. I've heard this saying a lot throughout my life, to become better or to become bitter. Now, both of these terms or both these words sound very similar, right? Right, in the way of like semantics, right? In the way they sound, better, bitter. But the thing is, despite their sameness, right? In the way they sound, in the way they're spelled, right? They're very different. But if you're not careful though, if you're not careful, right? You can be better and then you can become bitter, right? There's a very, very fine line between those two, right? The line is very thin, the crossover, right? The veil is very thin between the two. Now, no matter what happens throughout our lives, no matter what, they can either make us better or they can make us bitter. So it's our choice. It is always our choice, no matter what, if we want to become better or bitter. Now, many of the times in life, we are victims of circumstance. I'm not all about trying to point the finger or try to say, oh, it's this person's fault because I'm this way. No, I don't want to do that. But sometimes, things do happen that are out of our control, right? That we played no part in, it just happened. Now, at the same time, we can still have that same reaction. We can still become either better because of the experience, or we can become bitter. The choice is ours. The choice is always ours between the two. Now, it can be hard, though. It can be really hard, especially after you lost someone, right? Whatever the loss might be, or you lost a job, lost a house, whatever happened. Okay, it can be very easy to become bitter, and that grieving point, that grieving period that you experience, it can definitely, you can easily get sucked into that bitterness, right? And you may become bitter for a while, right? During that hot minute, during that time of letting go or just accepting reality or whatever happened, you can easily become bitter. You can easily become bitter. However, it's important to let things go, to accept reality, and to become a better person because of whatever change might have happened in your life, whatever person you might have lost, whatever material thing you might have lost, right? Or whatever part of you with someone else that you thought you lost. It's very easy to become bitter, but instead, become better. Now, it's a slow process. It could be a very slow and painful process, right? I've been there. Everyone's been there. Sometimes we react in a positive way. Sometimes we react in a negative way. But we need to learn from all of our experiences, from all the people that were in our lives. We must learn from it, learn from the situations, and become a better person. Because life is too short to be bitter about things, right? I know people in my family, my friend group, who, way worse things have happened to them, and they live happy lives, and they try to give people, and they still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. They still try to be a good person, no matter what, despite what happened. And these are people very close to me. And to look at them, and it's like, hey, they chose to become better instead of bitter. There's a big lesson to be learned from that. A wonderful lesson to be learned from all that. All right, you guys, I want to leave you with that. I'm on a little time crunch, as usual, always on a time crunch, but I still want to get this out. To whoever sees this, I still want to get this out. So become bitter or become better. This was the Saturday Coffee Break. See you next time.